So I think there's a real difference in attending an event versus hosting an event. First of all, you need to have the outreach in order to host an event. So if you don't have a network, if you don't have a following, if you're not going to do paid socials, if you don't have either of those things, or you don't have partnerships you can lean on, it can be very difficult to get the turnout to events. Like I see quite a lot on webinars. I personally think webinars are dead, but I'm not going to have the argument with anybody about it. But I've seen webinars go live on LinkedIn and there's like 3 people that have attended. I personally couldn't think of anything worse. That literally fills me with dread. So it's the exact same for if you're doing an in-person event. If you do not have the following, the network, the attendees, do not host that event. Then tap into industry events where there is already a footfall, and you can start leveraging the footfall that they have in their existing events to then start building your own following. And that's where we really work with our customers on our Define It stage, on understanding where they are and what they're able to achieve. Because there's no point investing 5,000 plus on a round table if you cannot fill that round table, because when your execs come along, if you have a few of them and there's no one in the room, that then starts creating your experience, and it's more of a negative one than looking like you don't have the brand following that perhaps a larger company would have around their thought leadership. So it's all about positioning yourself and creating that experience that puts you at a premium, and that's what you want to create with your customers. So then you can really weigh up, actually, is industry events for me, or are we ready to host our own? And we would work with you to really define what that was.